It's going to change anyway. The waif thing came in, you know, I was a waif. And then the next thing you know, you're a sexy monkey. You know, it's like, it's always something else. You're going to be like fat slob soon. I don't know.
This is Throwback Thursdays, and I'm Tim Blanks. Today we're going to be looking at Amber Valleta, one of my favorite models. And if you feel like sharing this with your friends, by all means, go ahead. Amber was actually part of the next wave after that original wave of the big girls, the Lindas, the Naomis, the Cindys, and the Christies. The models that came after tended to downplay the idea of their superness. And so people built up this idea of the waif as an alternative, Kate Moss being the most famous example. But Amber was included in that wave of modeling. They were much less glamorous in the way that they presented themselves.
You know, it's nice to be appreciated, but at the same time, it's nice to just value yourself for who you are and not count on other people's feedback.
And I think once you have your 15 seconds and then you don't, and then you do again, and then you don't.
And then you don't.
You kind of get used to, like, okay, I'm going to be constant whether everybody else around me is or isn't. Yeah. So,
well said.
Thanks, hon.
Amber's best friend is a model with Shalom Harlow. Together they ended up hosting House of Style on MTV.
Very slinky and very, naughty and flashy. I having to flash the whole crowd. My dress was a little on the short side. A little on the short side.
I think of great models as being like actresses in that they're called upon to give performances every time they do a show. They assume another persona. And Amber was like that.
My persona is Amber Valleta, and I just don't hold on to that image. You know, it's what I do. I turn it on, I turn it off, and
yeah, that's healthy.
You know, it's exterior to me.
With that sort of screen-friendly quality, it was a natural evolution for her to actually go on into acting. I did enjoy watching Revenge and seeing Amber as a femme fatale.
You owe me your life.
Some life. I'm slinging drinks for honeymooners in Ecuador while you're the First Lady of New York.
She has spoken openly about what modeling did for her in both good ways and bad ways. There were temptations and she surrendered to them, and she came through all of that.
I'm not just a face, I'm a business person, and you don't realize that in the beginning. And I lost a lot of money because of it. Nobody gives you a handbook, here's how to model. I mean, Eileen made one 50 years ago, but of course today it doesn't work that way.
Looking at these old interviews with her, I can't help but compare models then to models now. That is inevitable because you are looking at a fashion in faces. There was a moment when a certain look would prevail. And I think Amber will be remembered, even though she herself would have resisted the label, as one of the greatest beauties of a golden time in fashion.
I'm definitely proud of the mark I've left on this decade. As long as we've got, proof of it, it'll be there. And, that makes me really happy. I've been part of something.
How do you think a model like Amber stands up against what you're seeing on the catwalk today? I'd love to know. Leave your comments below. This is Throwback Thursdays, and I'm Tim Blanks.